It is yet another chapter in this storied rivalry as India A are set to take on Pakistan A in this Group B clash in the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025 and is live from Doha. What's at stake? Well, points are at stake. India A walloped UAE in their opening encounter. Pakistan A did the same to Oman, and that's why they are at the top of the ranks. Top two teams will qualify for the semi-finals. Well, the toss in the middle was won by Pakistan, and Irfan Khan Niazi decided that he would field first. We were also informed that there will be no changes for the Indian team. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Priyansh Arya and Vaibhav Suryavanshi will walk out in the middle. Then will come the likes of Jitesh. Yes, indeed. There are a few cracks. Maninder Singh in the commentary box. Manipa, what an occasion. Especially for the likes of a young Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
I think for everybody basically.
They're poised to take on each other. Enjoy the show. Rather anticlimactic, the start.
Yeah, you could put it to pressure as well.
To take strike. Take two. High and wide. And a boundary of the first ball. That's how you lay down a marker.
And I was just thinking, what does he think when he goes into bat? Because he's made a reputation for himself. Do I keep playing the game that I know? Or do I spend some time on the surface? There was room outside the off stump. Slashed it hard over the fielder. And that's an indication that he's going to play his natural game. This is what he knows.
Slashes at it. One more boundary. Perhaps not the intended direction, but effective yet enough.
Doesn't really matter. They say when you're going to slash it hard. So that even if you edge it, it goes over the fielders, and that is exactly what Vaibhav Suryavanshi did. He's a smart cricketer. He knows what he's doing. I don't want to praise him too much because so far, in the 3 days that I've been doing commentary, if I praised somebody, the opposite has happened. So I leave it there.
It's called the commentator's curse, Manipa. You're experienced enough to know that. Shortish. Not the sweetest of connections, but it still sails over the boundary. There will be a boundary check for it though. Eventually given 6. First 6. Ubaid with the second. Anywhere will do. Priyansh Arya gets his first boundary.
Both these batters have that attitude to go after the bowler. They lose their wicket at times doing that. But what I really like is that they carry on batting the way they know, which is very important. Outside edge, doesn't really matter how they come. It's T20 cricket.
Course correction. Glorious. Gorgeous.
He's got time. He's got time on hand. Picked it up so quickly. This is not an easy area to play shots. Again a slower delivery. The batter is Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He knew exactly what was coming. He was ready for it. Look at that timing. Right from the meat.
Shahid Aziz is welcomed for his second over with a boundary. Priyansh Arya getting into the act as well.
Yeah, a similar fashion in the way these two batters bat. Wasn't much room outside the off stump. Look at him. Got into that position, opened the face of the blade. Played it in the air. He knew where he...
Top edge. Into the Doha night sky. This could be the first scalp, and it is. Ahmed Daniel completes the catch. And Priyansh Arya is walking back.
Yeah. That's something you need to control. You can't get carried away. You've got all the shots in the world. You've got the capability of hitting good balls to the boundary as well. Didn't bounce as much. Was a slower delivery again. Well judged.
Recognizing that. Bullish. Picturesque. Absolutely picturesque.
Yeah, after playing that shot, he stayed there for a little bit for the photographers to take. The left-handers look so attractive when they're playing shots on the offside.
Hang it in the loop. Simply scintillating every time he's in the middle.
He'll be up against Daniel. What a shot. That went like a tracer bullet. Boundary of the first ball of the over.
Absolutely wonderful stroke that, making full use of the pace available on the ball. Ahmed Daniel coming in, trying to put an effort ball straight away. And on this pitch, the batters, they would love the pace on the ball. Just have a look at this, slicing it. Wasn't a bad line, but the batter creating room, moving towards the leg side, allowing his arms to...
Oh, what a shot. What a way to end the power play. And that brings up the 50 as well for India A. After the end of the power play, India A 50 for 1. Googly again, but on the shorter side, and will reach the fence for 4. Picked up the Googly really well, beating Sufyan Mukim in the deep.
Yeah, this is something that the Pakistan bowlers will need to avoid every over 3 or 4 good balls, and then they just let loose for a boundary, which is an easy one. Short and wide, pulling the Googly, and no problems there for Naman. It's a crucial ball.
And he goes big. Ruined the over with a maximum. A huge one from Namandir. 12 coming from it after 8. India A 68 for 1. Masood to continue. This time Vaibhav Suryavanshi joins the party. It's been quiet for a time now, but he is on song again.
Outstanding this. He's been making his observations, looking at the pace and the trajectory, getting used to it, and now finally he decides that it's time to go after the bowlers. And this one was asking for trouble, although it was a googly, but it was pitched so close to the batter that it didn't matter where he wanted to hit it. Across the line, but the length was there. Ideal to... Slowly this pair creating an impact. Poor delivery once again. And the fielder not able to stop it. Another boundary. So momentum now shifting with the Indian batters. Runs are coming thick and fast.
He loves to play those sweeps, and Namandir making the most out of it. Not the best of deliveries, as you mentioned rightly. Nicely executed as well.
The best thing is that
In the air, straight to the fielder. Masood strikes. Namandir is gone. A bit of aggression from the bowler. India lost their second. Big wicket for Pakistan A.
important wicket this. Naman was going very well, batting 35 of 20 he made, striking the ball really well, and this was not the ball. Soft dismissal, I'll call it. The Pakistan team is very happy, ecstatic about the wicket, but Naman would feel hard done. That was not the ball to...
Comes in, gave away 12 in his first over. Then bowls that fuller. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is someone who's not going to hold back.
Yeah, you bowl in his zone and you'll be smashed. There is no other way about it. As far as he is concerned, he's pretty clear. The bowler just needs to adjust his line and length. Every now and then, he's erred in them. Again, too full, asking to be hit. And a batter in such form, there's no chance of sparing such stuff.
Once again, boundary of the very first ball. Goes for that again. And he will clear that comfortably. These boys don't carry baggages. They carry belief.
Wonderfully put that. Very admirable, the kind of confidence that he's shown. And he's also shown very controlled aggression. very well timed moves. He hasn't gone berserk because of his previous inning. He's just taken it as a new match, settled down and then gone after the bowlers. Great shot this. It wasn't very close to him. He picked the length.
This time, he goes aerial again. Oh, nicely taken in the end by Fike. But still, we need to check that, whether his foot touched the boundary rope or not. But at the moment, the Pakistani fielders are enjoying.
Yeah, the umpires will have a check whether the catch was taken cleanly and the foot didn't touch the skirting. The fielder seems pretty confident, but they always do.
Taking his time.
But his AC is not working. Out it is. A decision made on the basis of evidence. Nothing touching the skirtings. And Suryavanshi, after scoring an attractive 45 of 28, is gone. And it strings India 91 for 3.
Are still getting their eye in. He changed though. He takes the aerial route straight down the throat of long off. Mas Sadakat does it once more. Jitesh Sharma goes walking.
Well, the change has worked for Pakistan. Shahid Aziz, who's been the change. And fans from Pakistan enjoying this. And what a spill this is turning out to be from Mas Sadakat. He came in to bowl. The previous over gave away 4 runs, built the pressure. His boundaries were dried up, and that was the reason probably, I think, Jitesh Sharma wanted to go for a big shot first ball. Couldn't get the timing right, but what a catch. Safely taken. And once again, it is Mas Sadakat among wickets as Jitesh Sharma walks back after making 5. India A 101 for 4.
International Cricket Stadium. Kohli beautifully bowled and the finger goes up. After much pondering, Mahmood Khan says yes. Masood, you get that wicket. Ashutosh doesn't believe it.
Yeah, he's still thinking that the impact is outside the off stump, but Mahmood Khan Kharote from Afghanistan thinks otherwise. He thinks this googly is hitting off stump and the impact is not outside the off stump. Let's have a look at that.
It is contentious. It is very contentious.
Well, Ashutosh does not open his account in this format yet here at the Emerging Rising Star Asia Cup. And India A are 100 full. The comeback from Pakistan has been. That's another good over that comes to an end. A bit of a hustle in between, but all well. At the end, 3 runs in a wicket in this over. After 14, it's 104 for 5.
Gone. Mas Sadakat is the enforcer in chief for Pakistan A. Nehal Vadera may as well walk back towards the pavilion as he stepped out.
Seems like Mas Sadakat thought like a batter. I want to start the over with a boundary, understanding that thing bowled it a little far from his reach. But Nehal Vadera had made his mind. He came down the track, nowhere close to the ball. And look at that, he comes down to the track, poor shot, and nicely done behind the wickets by the glovesman. Things are falling apart for India A. They lose their 4th in the last 29 deliveries, and Mas Sadakat, Mohammad Ghazi Ghori, the wicketkeeper, doing the great work behind the wickets. Nehal Vadera